What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
Podcast time.
Oh, yeah, it is podcast time. Welcome to the FIFI Fevola podcast. I'm producer Dan's just topping your podcast as per usual. Now, it is Mad Monday for the Underdogs. Not really Mad Monday, but it is the Monday after the Underdogs. Yesterday, we took to Cain Arena, took the court, centre stage, halftime of the Melbourne United versus Illawarra Hawks game, and holy moly, did they blow it out of the park. The crowd was absolutely electric. Sold out Cain Arena for FIFI, Fev and Nick's Underdogs. You're going to hear all the different moments that happened yesterday on the podcast today, plus heaps more. Bit of MAFS content in there as well. We had Luke on, who's been at the centre of one of the main storylines on Married at First Sight. So that, heaps more, but go Underdogs. It will be back.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, FIFI, Fev and Nick.
From the north to the south to the east to the west, every morning here on the FOS. FIFI, Fev and Nick, where everybody knows your name.
On with the show.
FIFI, Fev and Nick. FIFI, Fev and Nick.
Welcome to the FIFI, Fev and Nick podcast. Thanks to Carlisle Homes. Better starts with Carlisle Homes in 2026. Visit carlislehomes.com.au.
Oh, what a day we had yesterday. Thank you to Konski for his mashups this morning and his Underdogs work
And
just
for
then as
coming
well.
yesterday, Konski and Phil did an amazing job. There was so much happening to capture everything that was going on at Cain Arena, which you're going to hear all about for the rest of the show.
FIFI, Fev and Nick's Underdogs.
Yeah, you would have heard the roar around Melbourne yesterday from Cain Arena as our little underdogs, our team of primary school kids who really just need a good pep up, a good boost, doing it tough for various reasons. And we met so many beautiful children yesterday. Some of them dealing with issues just like being bullied and alienated at school, ostracised, not making friendships or connections easily. Some kids dealing with their neurodivergent, other kids medical problems that keep them in hospital so they don't get to be part of a team or play team sports. Just incredible kids and also incredible families. And I think that's, it's hard enough to know that there are primary school age kids that aren't having a great time, because that's what being a kid's about, just running around, sunshines and
Having
rainbows
fun.
and butterflies and kicking the footy and to think that they've got the weight of the world on their shoulders. But the parents, that's what breaks me, is that because you can't fix some things, and any parent that's had a child that doesn't fit in or gets left out or gets bullied and mistreated, you can't fix that, because you can't go into a playground and reason with other 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds. Stop.
Nick's like, you can.
Or maybe you can. But
you broke them. Like when you were talking to us, talking to the group when we first, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Every parent was crying. It was so emotional.
Well, it was great bringing them all together because a lot of parents there yesterday are going through the same things. And I think one of my favourite parts was they were already swapping phone numbers.
Yeah.
The kids were bonding and becoming friends so instantly. And we spoke to a lot of the parents through the morning, and here's an example of some of the things they were sharing.
He's been through a lot this year. It's been, really tough for him, but he's very, very brave.
I'm so emotional, so beautiful, incredible. As soon as she walked in, she just so beside herself. I can tell she's just so excited.
The bounce in her step I have not seen in over 12 months, and it's just, I've never seen her this happy in a long time.
And if you've seen, we've shared lots of the videos on our socials. There's a video that you can see on our socials, though. It is the faces, these little kids' faces as they walked onto centre court.
The best.
They lit up. Like, that is pure joy. That is the pure joy of childhood. And we're going to keep through the morning. We'll keep sharing. We'll share the moment, actually, that they were celebrated on centre court. And just quickly, I didn't realise we were on the television too. I knew our underdogs because it was all about them yesterday. And Melbourne United, by the way, what a phenomenal basketball team and sporting organisation. they could not welcome those kids more, and they were so generous. The players
Players were amazing.
owners.
Nick and I think Chris at the end of the game getting them all in, and
they got them in the huddle.
It was so good.
They were so good, and they're all about inclusivity in there, and they were just brilliant.
Yeah, hey, Melbourne United's NBL 26 season is on now, and you can support them back by don't missing your chance to witness elite level basketball. Such an incredible time as well in the heart of Melbourne. Grab your tickets now, ticketek.com.au and support them.
So one of the fun bits, though, funny bits, was so we were on the television, and I didn't know while we were sitting there. We were sitting there in the Reebok seats. Great Reebok,
seats.
By the way. A shout out to Reebok, who put our Underdogs in the best kicks ever.
Good shoes.
Their shoes, their runners' sneakers were phenomenal.
Honestly, I think if those kids turned up, just got those shoes and went home,
That'd be
it would have been the best day of their lives. They were awesome.
Those Reeboks are amazing. And the Reebok seats were fantastic. And we were watching the game, and there was a point where the camera was on us. Now, it's very visual. We will obviously put it on our socials. But in this, you've got audio of it,
Yeah,
have
do you want to hear it? They talk about
it,
us, guys. Here we go.
There we see one of the greats of the AFL and Brendan Fevola with FIFI and Nick, the Fox crew. They've got the Underdogs game at half-time for the kids that are going to have a run around, which is a great experience.
Now, to paint the picture, Fev and I looking at the basketballers, watching the basketball. Got our little clappers going because we were just clapping along. And then Josiah staring up at the monitor with a big smile on your face.
Yeah, waving my little clapper thing, which was
just
nice.
staring at the monitor. And Nick eyeballing down the barrel.
Had a mouthful of popcorn.
Aggressively chewing popcorn.
Yeah, so I know what's up.
We couldn't even
Come
have any.
down here.
And it was actually the popcorn was put on yours and my seat.
Oh, really?
Because Nick didn't get any, neither did Josiah.
Yeah.
And then Nick ate nearly the whole thing.
No, I had half a bag of It was the... Go to
where's
Melbourne
the
United
gone?
games for the popcorn. It's the best popcorn. I don't know if
so
it's because...
round.
It's unbelievable. I don't know if it's because my wife gets that... Oh, it's nature's popcorn. It's not salty or buttery. Melbourne United are not playing around. I said, keep the paramedics ready.
Great popcorn.
I'm going to
Actually,
explode.
what about when Fev knocked his beer all over the floor?
Oh, mate, because the Reebok seats are recliners, and I went to lean over, and because I'm a fatty, it kicked out the recliner, and it knocked the beer everywhere,
I'm
all over the
worried
court.
you've impacted Melbourne United's game because the guys that use the sweat towels to go and wipe the sweat off the arena floor, they had to wipe up Fev's beer.
Mate,
And that might have affected the boys on the court.
I've played with beer in my system, and you play better.
Is
So
that right?
but obviously they didn't have
Fev
any
was
of that.
actually trying to make a one-man beer snake.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many cups.
Oh, mate, it could have been more.
Our
I was going
Underdogs.
slow too.
This morning, you're going to hear the moment they ran out. What a moment it was. You'll have goosebumps right across our city.
Live and local in Melbourne, for Melbourne.
Every day here in the FOX.
Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Fifi, Fev and Nick's Underdogs.
Hear me roar. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we just played all the anticipation before the Underdogs ran on to John Cain Arena yesterday afternoon. The parents were emotional. The kids were excited. And I think that's what really touched me was how emotional the parents were. But it wasn't like sad emotion,
No,
even for
happy.
myself, because I can't stop getting emotional about all this. It's watching
tears.
the happiness, and you heard so many of the mums then say they just hadn't seen their child happy for so long. So here we go. Let's continue the experience yesterday afternoon. Here were our Underdogs running onto the court.
The Underdogs have stamped their name in history.
This is what it's all about, people. This is what it's all about. I need to hear you right now. Underdogs! 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 Make some noise in here! Underdogs! Let's do this! Welcome the Underdogs!
I'll lift you up. Ready? Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! Let's go, legend! Oh, you were too strong. Your muscles are too big.
How are you going, Sarah?
Good, thank you.
Look at your beautiful son. He's amazing. So good. He really is standing there shooting goals. Can't even get the ball off him. Oh, you must be so... You are amazing. I think you are incredible for getting him here, and you should be celebrated as much as anyone today.
Thank you. Let's keep that fun going. All thanks to 1019 The Fox, Melbourne's #1 hit music station.
We all stick together. We love them, and they're part of our family now at The Fox, which is great.
1019 The Fox doing such a beautiful thing with Underdogs. Fev, congratulations. Hey, superstar. Yeah, a bit of 6'7". Let's all get into it together. 6'7".
On behalf of all of us parents, we would really want to thank you for giving our kids this amazing opportunity and putting them on an amazing platform, giving them a voice and giving them a reason. And I don't want to cry, but we thank you so much. And yeah, just thank you for changing. My daughter, it's given her this confident boost that I haven't seen in a long time, and I bet you for all us parents, we've seen this confident boost with all of our kids. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And it's okay to cry. Lots of happy tears today, everyone. Happy tears, happy tears.
The Underdogs will return. Just keep it on The Fox.
It was pure magic, pure joy. So many people calling through who are obviously moved by this. And Ian from Sunbury. Hi, Ian.
Good morning, guys. So we were at the game yesterday, and it wasn't just the parents of the kids that were there that were emotional. My wife and I, we probably cheered more during halftime than we did during the game. My wife was cheering. She was pointing out the kids, and she's saying, "Oh, look at that little one! He made it all the way to the big ring." And when Fev picked the little kid up to get closer to the ring, my wife was jumping up and down. It was absolutely amazing. And I'll tell you now, there's a special place in heaven for the three of you, because the stuff you do like this, there's no. It's not for ratings. It's not for, it's not a cash grab for the adults. It's purely for the kids, and it's actually giving back. And it's just, I'm actually getting a bit emotional now. It's actually amazing to see.
Oh, Ian,
Thanks,
thank
Ian.
you. And I'm getting emotional now. I'm getting emotional listening to you. It's very contagious, this feeling.
Yeah.
And you're right, Ian, it doesn't take anything. It's just celebrating kids that deserve it.
I also want to just say a very special thank you to Nick. My wife and I were out on the concourse after waiting for a friend, and Nick was actually on the phone when we saw him.
That's right.
Hung up the phone, right, so he could speak to us.
Aww.
And I know you're all busy people and whatever, but for him to actually end a phone call to say hello to us and speak to us.
Yeah, it was my
just
kids.
amazing.
I'd had enough.
He was actually pretending to be on the phone because he didn't want to talk to anyone.
Not at all.
And I'm surprised you noticed him. So well done, Ian.
But great job, guys. And Fee, what did you think of the second half of the game?
Look, I thought United could have dug a bit deeper, maybe. Illawarra were very good.
They were very good.
I thought Josiah got an upgrade in his seat.
Yes, Daily Stand.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though.
Ian, very good. Great to meet you.
My favourite bit is the parents call up and say their kids can't play at games of sport at school and they don't get included, and they sit in the sidelines and watch other kids. But with the Underdogs, when they run on, it's the same with the footy game. They see the ring or the goals and they grab a ball and they're straight for it. Doesn't matter what we've got ready to do for them. They just want to shoot hoops, and they own that court themselves. And they were the ones that were out there playing instead of sitting in the sidelines. That's my favourite bit of just watching how the smiles on their faces. It's
as soon as they get a go.
And they just bang. And they've all had balls and they're all throwing them like, do I get another go?
Yeah.
Man, you can do as much as you want. This is your game.
Yeah. When I was talking to Mitchell's mum, Sarah, and Mitchell was starting to get really anxious about running on, and to the point where I didn't even know if he'd get on. And then his face, the way it lit up, and you couldn't get the ball off him.
Yeah.
He was amazing. Actually, there's a great video on our socials that Aizen just put up before. And, that just, it is all moving, and we're so grateful. Ian, thank you for calling through, and thank you for being there and cheering them on, because I think the crowd were phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was what an afternoon. Brooke is on the line. Hi, Brooke.
Hello, how are we?
Yeah, good. Brooke, You're Zion's mum, a former underdog.
Yes, I am, yes.
Yes, and how's Zion going?
Honestly, Fee, he is flourishing. Like, it's, I can't put into words how much he has changed since June last year.
Oh, because obviously that was the big MCG
AFL,
game,
yeah.
and he ran on to the G. Amazing experience. So you see a difference in him, Brooke. It really has turned things around.
Yeah, definitely. He, since like June last year, so he ran out, like, he did the underdogs with you guys. He made some friends from it. He then did like a mascot thing with North Melbourne, and he got to run out with Paul Curtis on game day, through the banner, all that kind of stuff. Now, since he's been at his new school, there's not one call like, oh, this is what's happened, he needs to be picked up. There's been some trouble again. He's made a whole new group of friends. He plays basketball, he plays footy every day. Now he's in grade 5. He wrote his own speech and he applied for class captain of his grade 5 team. Yep, and all the class members voted. He was one vote off of being class captain, so now he's been appointed vice captain of his class.
Oh,
awesome.
Brooke! And I love that he had the confidence to put himself forward to be a captain.
And I still remember
last year wouldn't have happened.
No.
And I still remember Zion last year at the G. He was putting him from 35, 40 out. He was launching him. Get him in the team.
Brooke, we're so thrilled, and thank you for calling. And we love updates. We love hearing from all our former underdogs, and we will be doing it again, obviously. So if this is something you think that you've got a kid that could benefit from, keep it in mind. Thank you, Brooke. Dean in Laverton. Hi, Dean.
Yes, hello. How are you, Fifi?
Yeah, good, Dean.
Oh, that's good. Fifi, Fev and Nick, I want to congratulate you all for what you do for the underdogs. It's a fantastic job.
Cheers,
thank you, Dean. Well, they're fantastic kids and they deserve it. And you know what? We always say this, Dean. We have these microphones, but we want to use them for good and for the community, and that is absolutely the least we can do.
Yes. Well, you see, I do the big red fella at Christmas time.
Yep.
And I deal with the special needs children. Now, I got very upset one year when one of the Sanders got out of his seat and said, no, I can't do this. Now, every child deserves to see the big fella. Doesn't matter what the problem is.
Oh, do you know what, Dean? Absolutely. I think that's the point. All kids deserve to be happy in childhood, and we won't stop until we make sure we've reached all the kids in Melbourne who need us.
Do you know who Dino sounded like? I'm Bill and Murray from the plant farm.
And like Fee said, if you know someone that could benefit from our team of underdogs, fox.com.au, register them right now. We will be doing it again. What an incredible time. And 13 10 60 phone lines always open for a chat.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Well, not only is this my very first season of watching MAFS, I've waited, I let them iron out all the bumps for the first 12 seasons.
Yeah, just give him a decade to warm up.
And immediately I was drawn to somebody on this show who I just wanted to save from the show. He is...
Hot.
Well, yes, but that's not all. He's a lovely, beautiful guy that has been treated so badly by his wife, Mel, and we've been trying to get access to him, and I can't believe this, but he is now on the show. Luke! Hi, Luke.
Hey, guys. I'm going, what an opening. That's unreal. Thank
You are a good-looking rooster.
You
He's in love.
touched my heart. Look, you touched my heart from the get-go. One, she needs to get over. You were late. You forgot the rings. It's a TV show, Mel. Move on. You know, Luke, she was, and I know, I don't believe for a second she's your wife right now, but we'll play along because we don't know what's going on. But you were treated with disdain, like horribly. Luke, people don't deserve to be treated like that. How did you get through? Because we did just see last night, the experts, John gave her a real dressing down and told her that she was out of line. But before that all happened, how did you live with somebody that looked at you like you were dirt on her shoe?
Yeah, genuinely, that's what it felt like. I don't know. I go to sleep every night thinking, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, you know, I don't know. And I try and, like, refresh my brain every night and come the next day and, like, you know, be full of energy and try and make it work again. But, yeah, it had just never worked. Could never get through to her. Couldn't really even form a friendship with her. And it was just, it was
She's
getting to me.
nasty,
I can't
bro.
lie.
She was so nasty.
yeah.
And when she came in, and I sort of backed you up. We did this on air last week where she came in and accused you of like potting her, but you would have gone back to your sisters and gone, "Oh my God, this is what's happening," because you need someone to talk to. And then your sisters have tweeted out some stuff. How did you feel about that? Because you weren't doing anything wrong.
No, well, it's funny you say that because that scene where she like approached me about you know, those comments and saying, "I bet you made these comments or you told your sisters to make them." I actually saw those comments that morning because I was staying on my mate's place, and I saw them and I was like, "Oh, this isn't on." Like, I haven't been saying this to my sisters, and I told my sisters to delete these straight away because this is a poor reflection on me, and like I don't like this at all. And then obviously she came and approached me about it, like it was.
As if it was you. That was the worst. That was
so frustrating.
Luke, I've never wanted to punch my television more. You did nothing.
Beyond words. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And when she was when she was talking about it, Luke, to all the girls, you know, you all sat around. The boys told it the red flag, green flag. How did you feel at that moment watching that back?
I had to turn my phone off for a couple of days and just pull away from everything because it was just too much. Like
she gaslit you.
Yeah, just blatant lie, and it was tough, really tough seeing that.
Lucky she's your ex.
But the great thing, though, Luke, is
got him.
We all knew the truth. Like, even you as upsetting as that must have been, we knew that she was lying.
It's so nice to hear that. It's so nice to hear that. You know what's funny about that day is the next day I walked through the hallways and sometimes you'd pass other couples and there might have been a couple of girls that I passed and they kind of greased me off a bit, other girls, and I'm just thinking like, what is going on here? Like I've completely lost control. Yeah, this is so strange. But,
Luke, what gets me though, the only mistake it sounds like you've made here is that you turned your phone off. I would be, if I was looking like you, looking like an absolute champion on national TV, hot to trot, keep that phone open. Your DMs must be melting.
I don't have access to my actual account at the moment, but
Channel 9 take your phone. You don't get it back to after the show, do you?
That's right. Yeah, your main account.
They don't get it back.
Luke, you need to start a side account really quickly. You are. And do you know what must feel? Do you know what must be so good for you too, Luke? Because separate to you're an incredibly handsome man. You're clearly the best looking guy on the show. And even when they did the rate them, but all the other brides put you like one or two, and your own wife didn't realise what she had. But you also are just coming through as your family should be so proud of you. You were coming through as such a decent bloke. And I've been saying this for the last week or two.
She hasn't stopped talking about you.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thanks so much.
Oh, no, seriously. You would, like every girl in the country will want you right now. What a shame you don't have your DMs.
Yeah, well,
oh my God.
Speaking about every girl, you are on your farm. How's the farm going? You should become a father wants a wife.
Yeah, I've heard a few things about that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I could do another dating show, to be honest.
Mate, they date you, bro.
On me.
It's all about you.
Yeah, true. It's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, back to last night, because that was mind-blowing when you said you wanted to stay. How did you arrive there? Because I was so, I wanted to save you. We were genuinely going to try to do an intervention to get you out of the show because she was going to, her toxicity was going to damage you. How did you arrive at that?
So a couple of things. I told myself I didn't want to leave the experiment without seeing the experts first. And this was like the first commitment ceremony. So I felt like that was important to see their perspective and see if they could call out what I was seeing. And then the other thing was I'd become such a shell of a human and I just hated that about myself. And I just really didn't want to leave the experiment on that note, just feeling so down and miserable. And horrible. Yeah.
Bro, you should have just left before you even went there. I wouldn't even have rocked up.
Yeah.
I would have you left her at the altar for the first 15 minutes of the show. You should have left her on the couch by herself. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Were you forced by Channel 9 to stay?
No, I wasn't. I mean, no, I wasn't.
Come on, farmers, don't lie.
Do you know what the shame is, Luke? I mean, I was so angry at Mel last week that I think live on our radio show, I said, can someone get her on the phone right now? Because I had to give her, I had to do what John did last night. But the thing about Mel, and we are speaking to her in a few days.
Oh, yes.
I need to, the thing is, I look at her and I go, she's probably a sweet girl and is but no. What I'm saying is coming out wrong. People think she is. I think she presents herself as the sweet princess.
Yes.
But what we've seen is truly obnoxious behaviour. Like treating someone the way she treated you. She must be mortified. Like the edit is not flattering her at all.
I don't reckon she is.
I mean, I don't know how she's thinking about it, but it was tough.
Why don't you ask her? Is she next to you?
No. Oh well, no. I'm actually on the farm. So.
Good cover.
Is there anything, Luke, you think we should ask her when we have her on after I give her a good dressing down?
Why don't you just? I don't know. You put me on the spot there. I don't really
sorry.
know.
You know what we'll ask her? Say, how's Luke? You haven't seen him for about 6 months.
You don't know that yet, so.
I think we do.
Do you know what, Luke?
You're a legend.
You're playing it very well, and you obviously sign lots of contracts to say you can't reveal what happens, and I love that. But I just hope you have either found someone else or you are about to be absolutely inundated with the most amazing women in Australia.
If they find out where the farm is, it's going to it's going to be like locusts.
No, it'll be like
women from everywhere.
They'll be lining up.
Out of interest, where is the farm? You don't have to tell us.
It's East Gippsland kind of way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. Are you familiar with Feeling Good 3GG?
Oh, my.
The radio station down there.
No, I'm not
3TR?
3TR, yeah.
I used to work there a few years ago.
And I think Fee's saying that if you know anyone there, she might want a job down there if she moves down to the farm.
No, you're too young for me, Luke, but you will have no trouble after this experience. But I hope, can I ask you this?
That is, yeah.
After you've gone through and just watching how it was just, as you even just said then, it was taking away your self-esteem, demoralising. Was it a good decision? Are you happy you did it? Like, does it...
Look, no regrets in the scheme of things. And, I am happy. I feel like I learned a lot about myself and...
Wait till he gets his DMs back.
Well, yeah, Luke, I need you to know this and I need your family to know this because I just think you came on the show and you talked about the heartbreak you've experienced in your family the last few years, losing your father. You've taken over the farm. You are an absolute sweetheart, such a decent bloke. And just know that that's all anyone's taking away from this. You've come out of it so well.
So much. Thank you so much. It's honestly the most validating feeling to hear all the support because when I was in there, you don't really get too much support. You kind of might tell people what's happening, but you know everyone's in it. Well, not in it for themselves, but everyone's just thinking about their own kind of relationship and. Or as well, if they're hearing other things from someone else, then they don't know who to believe and all that kind of stuff. Whereas now, people have kind of been supporting me a bit, and it's the best
you're
feeling.
the hero. You've come out the hero.
You're the king.
So
hey, just a quick one. I was watching I got in a deep dive in MAFS, and I was listening to someone about the cost of the contestants, what you spend, and someone said they spent up to $10,000 of their own money because what do they pay you? $150 a day, but then you've got to buy all your meals, you got to buy your clothes. They don't give you clothes. Is that true?
Yeah, that's kind of true. They give you one meal a day, but if you want to dress nice at the commitment ceremony and dinner parties, you know, you got to drop a bit of cash there. So yeah.
How much do you reckon you spent?
I was dropping about $300-400 an outfit. I was trying to drop a bit of cash.
Yeah, that's
well, you looked great, Luke. Again, not the focus, but
thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for coming on the show.
What a morning pep up for me. This is, you guys are too nice.
Well, I didn't realise you didn't have your social media because I'm telling you, when you eventually get it, you're going to get blown away with the support.
It's like telling someone they've won Tats Lotto, but the money hasn't hit the account yet. You wait till you get to an ATM.
Luke, thanks for your time, mate. Married at First Sight continues 7:30 tonight on Channel 9 and 9 Now. You have a great day.
Thanks so much, guys. You too.
Well done, mate.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
I'm a celebrity.
Get me out of here! Yes, my beautiful daughter Mia was in the jungle. She did really well. She carried herself really well. She did all the trials. She ate some horrific things, like a willy.
Oh,
it was
she
yuck.
did amazingly. I can't believe she did that.
Yeah, I can't believe she did either because she's real fussy with what she eats.
Not anymore.
No. Well,
she
mate,
comes over for dinner.
Don't give me this celiac gluten crap when you're eating doodle on national TV. That's you're getting what I serve, mate.
But she did really well. Don't get upset.
So last night she had to do a challenge with Cyrell. The what do they call it? Tornado.
Cyclone.
That's it. Yeah. Cyclone for MAFS. And they had to do like a challenge where they had to pick certain letters and then they blew up, like the fire blew them, and then Mia had to turn around and guess what word it is.
Oh, okay.
With like letters missing. And apparently it went for like an hour and a half. It was just like back and forth, obviously cut down for the show. And this happened.
It's been a pleasure. There is unfortunately only one thing left to say.
You're a
celebrity. You need to get yourself out of here.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
See you guys.
See you later.
Now, very disappointing for the Fevola household because I was the king, so she let me down. And
that was a high bar set. Had to win.
Yep.
And then even still, you would have said, I won first.
Yeah, 100%. That's just like I said, the gene pool. Yeah. Obviously, you come up. And the only thing I said to her when she left, obviously this is pre-recorded. She left early December. And I said, if you don't win, don't come back. And she hasn't come back. And I got another kid put into the house, which was great. So she let me down. I was very upset. And the reason why she let me down is because peek behind the curtain. So if you make the finals week, which starts now, you get to the family get to fly over to South Africa to surprise them in the jungle. And I was going by myself. So she nominated me to go. And I was away in Hamilton Island for a trip with the family. And on the Thursday, this happened. So on the Thursday, we're flying out of Hamilton Island to Sydney. And they've called probably on the Tuesday and said, hey, looks like Mega's going to be going through. Your tickets booked. You'll be coming over to South Africa. And I'm going, oh, how good is this? I'm going to South Africa. So there were certain clothes I didn't wear in Hamilton Island because I was saving it for when I get to South Africa because I'm like, I'm going to tear one on here. It's going to be grouse. And the king going back, it would have been a great story.
Storyline.
And then I looked at the flights because they book your flight and I'm like, I'm going to treat myself for Christmas. I'm going to buy myself something because I never, ever buy anything for myself. So I was going to fly.
Sorry. All we do every week is ask you, what did you just buy on Instagram again?
Oh, yeah, that's just fun stuff. That's like Instagram. I'm talking like actual stuff, like go to a shop and buy something or purchase something and then treat myself to it. These are just things that I do when I'm bored.
Yeah. Fair bit of wine. Do you like to spend money on quite expensive bottles of wine?
I think you spent $450 on ribs last week.
You did, actually.
Food. Everyone buys food. Had a grouse Oriental tea house
anyway,
last
back
night.
to how you spoiled yourself.
That wasn't a treat, though.
So I literally looked at the flights and it was like, I'm going first class. I'm going to go first class with Emirates. I'm going to upgrade the ticket and I'm going to treat myself because it's got a bar and stuff on there. And I'm looking at all the stuff. And I went to bed that night knowing that I was flying to Sydney and then I was going to hop on an Emirates flight and I was going to fly to South Africa in first class and just get treated. Wake up in the morning, get a phone call at about 5 o'clock in the morning. She's been eliminated. I didn't care that she got eliminated. I was shattered.
That you didn't get to go.
It wrecked my whole holiday.
Yeah.
Little treat before Christmas. I was flying back Christmas Eve. I wouldn't have to worry about wrapping presents. I wouldn't have to worry about all the Christmas crap that you got to go through. I would have been getting back on Christmas Eve and then just having a beautiful Christmas. But the kid let me down.
Aww.
Voted out, and then I couldn't go over to South Africa What did I was so
And you haven't
flat.
treated yourself since.
No, and I haven't been able to buy
never had
anything.
a drink, never had some snacks, never. Yeah, it's a shame.
And it's just a nice little treat. I would have loved to have gone back to South Africa. She ruined it for me. She ruined my experience.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Barack Obama, former US president, is claiming that
Wait for it.
Fev and Josiah both have their tinfoil hats on in the studio, I have to point out. Barack Obama has confirmed, I'm not sure why he'd know and why he's the guy you turn to, but
Of course
anyway,
he'd know.
that aliens exist.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
Oh, so he said, no, that's
He said there's something out there.
He said they're real.
but he said, I haven't seen
I
them.
haven't seen them.
Oh,
but
well, that's just his
play-
opinion.
No, that's him playing the party line, mate. He can't turn around and
That's
say,
his
"Oh, I've seen him." We'd be so dumb to think that we're the only people, humans on this earth. Of course, there's aliens.
Well,
You think we're the only humans on this earth?
Yeah. We are the only humans on
Yeah,
this earth.
I
But
mean,
you
like
mean
people, like as
people
in
in all the
Everywhere.
galaxies everywhere.
There'd be other worlds somewhere.
Nah, they're here already as well.
But they're here.
The
and
lizard people.
Yeah.
he-
All right, very
they're,
good.
they're lizard
Jeez.
people. God, I've
They've
seen
taken the baton off
I
Obama
believe-
and run in a very different direction. The race has changed somewhat.
Nah, he said they're real, and he would know.
I think we are a freaky, like there's that 1 in 400 billion chances of something happening. I think we freakishly just happened. I don't think that can happen again. However humans or life
You sound
was created on
crazy
Earth.
right now.
I reckon Christian
Hey.
Dange out there may have a different opinion.
I know, he's already put his hand up. Yes,
no, I
Dan?
agree. I reckon we're uniquely created.
I agree,
Fearfully and
Dan.
wonderfully.
Yes, thank you. And I love your
Bye.
Christian beliefs. Hey,
Adam and Eve, bro, please.
this is the funny thing about all of this, though. And I look at the two men in the tinfoil hats in the studio.
Yeah.
You're both looking at me like I'm a crackpot.
Yeah, you
believing-
sound it.
You are.
Well, no, just so you know, the burden of proof is on you. I don't have to prove. I'm sitting here going, I don't believe there's life form on other
So
planets.
you don't think there's anything else anywhere?
No, I think it's freak. I think whatever atoms
Come on the journey.
ignited to
Come on the journey,
create
Nick.
human or to create
Yeah.
life on Earth, I just think that's
The
a
sea sponge.
billion
Yeah.
billion odds.
And we've got
And-
we've got the perfect environment
Yeah.
for it.
And I think
It's the only environment you know.
But I will go back to, that is my opinion. Your opinion is that there is life on other planets.
Oh, yeah.
So
And-
please prove that. Because in an argument, and if we were debating, and yeah, I will get my Year 7 debating cap on,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to prove anything. You have to.
We don't have to prove anything.
We can't just say there's life on other planets.
Well, can I
But
throw
there-
something
but
else
there-
out there?
But there
But then
is.
I could look at you in the eye and go, I'm an AFL footballer. And you'd go, prove.
But you could be, if you wanted to be.
Well, then I am.
Yeah. It can be anything.
Yeah,
you
what
want.
I say.
It can be anything, mate.
No, don't fall for their way of arguing.
Don't
Fee.
you know how the
That's
way?
how
I can
the
say I'm
world's in this
anything
pickle.
now. I can say anything. You can call yourself
know.
anything.
Okay.
And people have to do it. All
They
the
have to
pronouns
believe you.
now.
So
Everyone's
I'm
like,
just-
That's why the world's in the spot it's in.
aliens.
You've got
I
to
am what
listen
I
to
say
everyone
I
about.
am.
You've got to listen to everyone about everything,
I know.
and their words the same.
I could literally say that I'm not human anymore, and people have to go, okay, he's not.
What are you identifying as today?
Yeah, I could be anything. I'm identifying as.
I mean, you look like a gum nut.
I look like a chocolate.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
That's it for today's Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast. And don't forget, better starts with Carlisle Homes in 2026. Visit one of over 80 display homes across Melbourne or explore award-winning homes at carlislehomes.com.au. Fifi, Fev and Nick. Fifi, Fev